Hey, this is Raquel Williams with DPM Studios, and I've gotten a few requests for information on how I choreograph dances for any occasion, whether it's wedding dances, competitive dancers, program routines, etc. Also, I've had a lot of people ask about, how do you know that song for Jack and Jill? How do you know when the breaks are coming? And to focus more on the Jack and Jill side of things, is it great when you get a song that you know? Yes, because you know what's going to happen, you know where the breaks are, you know the words, and hopefully your partner knows that as well, and hopefully something can create from a break. What's bad is when you don't know the song, then you have to figure it out. And this is where the talent really comes in when it comes to listening to music. So I'm going to show you a simple way to sort of organize your thoughts when it comes to mapping out music, and that's kind of my terminology for it. Mapping the music. What is it doing? Where is the downbeat? Where is the upbeat? Where are the breaks? Do you want to accent the words in a certain area? So the song I'm going to go through is what I did this weekend at the Westie Mashup, which was September 28th, 2013 in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I took the song Royals by Lorde, and it's a brand new song out. It's a pretty slow song, and I feel like the song has 3 different sections. And I'm going to kind of show you how I do this when I'm first introducing myself to a new song. So here's a simple chart. I guess it's not really a chart, it's just a bunch of numbers over and over. But what you can see here is the first 32 beats of the song. I consider this sort of as an intro to the song, and then I feel like the song switches to a verse type of section, and I have that structured here. And then there's a third part of the song which is in black, okay? And then there's a section at the bottom of another 8 count, which will flow back into this one. So if you notice that in the first section, that on the even numbers, I really feel like that I want to accent that. And in the workshop, we actually did accent the even beats for a longer time than you probably want to in a Jack and Jill, but it was just for practice and patience. So to step on every other beat, you really have to be patient. So I'll go through that with the music really quick and show you how I view that section of the music. So here I go. I'm gonna turn it on.
I've never seen a diamond
1, 2, 4, 6,
I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address.
6,
In a torn up
1, 2,
no
4, 6, and 8. So what we saw there was an intro, or I guess a beginning of a song, that the song really had prominent snaps on the even numbers or the upbeat. So to me, in my opinion, I would really try to accent those in some way to show the audience that I knew that those snaps were there. So going to the second section of the song, other instruments come in. I feel like the tempo really builds up. Instead of doing staccato movement, you would have more of a rolling count. So here's the second section for you. I feel like the first 8 in that 32 beat is a very strict count. I personally wouldn't want to accent anything lyrically in there. Now, the first 2 beats of the second 8 count, there's a vocal hint about what you should do. I guess that's not really the word, but the vocals are telling you, they're going, we don't care. So that's on a 1 and a 2. And then there's a break on the and then the a 3 and then it picks up again. So I'll show you how I interpret that and how I would focus on dancing and accenting those positions. So give me a second here.
In a torn up town.
So here we go. This is the red section, the fast 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Come again. Then I would carry on, okay? So, what I did in the workshop was I had the first 8 counts was a continual pattern rolling through the 8 count, and then the second 8 counts where the we don't care and a pause happens, I had them accent that situation with a particular movement. In the workshop, that's all the further that we got, and I will put all of that on YouTube here, showing you the man and the woman's part on how we interpreted this entire song. So again, if you're interested in doing choreography, this is where I start at first. I start with writing down the entire song. How is it phrased? Is it 32 beat sections? And the sections you can kind of go by, usually a verse will be an entire phrasing, and then the chorus will have maybe a different feel and different phrasing to that. So anyway, that's how I do it, and I used to have something I printed out where I would actually already have the 8 counts in order, and I'm hoping to update that someday. So if I do, I will let you know and I will show it to you. So another video will follow with the choreography that I did, and you can watch it and you can dance along with us. So I hope you enjoyed this and maybe learned a little bit on how to structure and to break down and to map your choreography and your routines, and or just learn more about songs and how you can start to figure those out when you do those Jack and Jills. Well, thank you very much, and this is Raquel with DPM Studios. Bye.